Okay, good evening everyone. My name is Ridhima and I am a mental health advocate, a big word. But then I'm an author as well, which makes me feel happy because I write and writing makes me feel good about myself. And then I'm a dreamer and someone who believes in the power of transformation. My journey is not just about me, but it is an evolution, a big term. But then I believe that whatever I do today is because I don't want any one of you go through the pain and suffering that once I had. So all of you just close your eyes. Yes, right now, at this moment, close your eyes. I can see your eyes being closed. Think of something unexpected happened to you. A moment where you felt lost. A moment where everything was dark, just like this room. But then, everything around you, and you failed at something terribly, and then you felt the entire world is moving and you are here standing so. Oh, you don't have to stay there to come back to the light because that's why I'm here for. We have to create our own light and be the light for others. Today, I want to talk about mental health. Well, mental health, depression, anxiety, oh my God, all these terms are being bashing on the social media, but here's one thing, that mental health is as important as your physical health. You want to look good, feel good, but what is the feeling of feeling good is understanding who you are. Now, I want to redefine a narrative and talk about mental health as a challenge for all of us. We all go through mental health challenges, right? Yes or no? And then, a decade ago, I was in the same position. I was suffering from panic attacks, anxiety, depression, name a mental health issue, and I had it. But then, I had my family, my friends supporting me. But a lot of people don't have that kind of support. And that broke my heart even more. That broke my heart that, I have everything that I need, yet I felt so lost. I felt that the entire world was crumbling and I am here standing alone. All of you might have experienced the same. Didn't you? Didn't you? I did. And I understood that this pain and suffering is so bad that it can also end your life. Growing up, I lost my uncle. He was suffering badly. I was too young to understand that he was suffering, too childish. But then I understood that a lot of people suffer in silence and then they leave the world, leaving us with questions that are we actually creating or doing something for the society or living for ourselves? When I understood this, a man is told to suppress their emotions. भाई मर्द को भी दर्द होता है, right? When मर्द को दर्द होता है, then what's the point when we don't talk about men's mental health? It's as important as talking about females because females are usually expressive, but men have to be strong, right? All of you have to be strong, making money, and you can't be weak, you can't cry. But that's okay, we give you a space to cry. So mental health crises are for real and I'll tell you the numbers. The numbers are shocking. First, 1 in 4 persons suffer from a mental health disorder. The stats say that and I have the proofs as well. Then 970 million people suffer from mental health issues starting from 15 years. And suicide is the 4th largest cause of death among, age is shocking, 15 to 29 years. Now 75% of all of you might be suffering a mental health disorder before 24. And then COVID added everything, yeah, and mental health increased or decreased, I don't know, that's a question. So 75% and 25% increased. But then there's a narrative that we have to understand. Do you think your mental health is just your work? what I understood, mental health is not just individual issue, it's a community one. And mental health isn't about just self-love, self-care. It's about service. It's about community. It's about connection. Because when we talk about redefining, when we talk about restoration, we also understand the fact all of us will heal together. We will heal and all of us will build a community through connection. Well, few years ago, when I thought my life has ended, I had nothing to offer to the world. I felt, how can I help someone when I cannot help myself? But then I was actually called to rescue or maybe come for a mental health event. And I was wondering, I couldn't help myself, then how can I just help other people? I was like, okay. And there's an inner voice which tells, na, just go for it. So I went to the event and I volunteered there. Over there I heard the stories of different people, sharing their stories of resilience, pain, suffering. And I felt, oh, I am not alone. Everyone suffers. That gave me happiness. Okay, they are also suffering the same, so my pain is not that much. You right? When you say other people's pain, you feel like my pain is less, right? Yes or no? We feel that, my pain is not that. If I go to a hospital and see someone sick, I'll be fit enough and like, oh, I'm grateful that I can walk. You see the blind, you will be like, wow, I'm grateful I have the eyes. Didn't you? Now, when you change your narrative, when you understand that you have what others don't, you value yourself more and you value that what has been given to you. All of us right now can see, can hear, can act, can stand. But can you go with disabilities who don't have feet? We had an amazing session about Paralympics when we discovered that they didn't have. Someone had polio, someone had some issues. But then what we have, a lot of people don't. So that's where the question is being asked from all of you. Mental health is not just a problem. I am constantly talking mental health. But then it's actually a problem. I have seen people suffer in silence and then their suffering is so much that they shattered, they isolate themselves and then there's a news coming. Oh, we lost someone. And how do we lose them? Do you know? They committed suicide. A question for all of you, why do people commit suicide? They commit suicide because they felt that the world has judged them enough, they have no way to go, and the only way to end is to just go away from the world. And do you think losing one life will affect the GDP? Huh? Yes or no? If my team member is not with me, my entire work will stop. So do you think one life matters? It does. So all of you sitting here, your life matters. And if you are suffering in silence, there I started a very beautiful campaign, which is Project Hamdardi. So I think I can... So yeah, community service is about giving. It's about healing, connecting and finding purpose. And then this is what I started, free hugs. We went out and we started giving free hugs everywhere. And all the people who met me today, I gave you a hug, right? Yes or no? So I started and I said that how a hug can change and how a hug can just make you feel very good. And it's more of a healing hug, okay? Mine are healing ones. Then we started this campaign, we did free hug campaigns, we did food distribution drives, and I had this. I will only give you food if you hug me. So I asked the kids to hug me. So that's what we were doing. Oh, we did small acts of kindness as well. We actually gave flowers to the policeman. We also did flowers to, we went to hospitals, gave them flowers. And, small act, just a flower can change your mood, right? And then, compassion to community. We do a lot of mental health, community, and so many campaigns, right? Okay, so there's a message. But before that, let's move forward to understand how all of us can do those small acts of compassion and kindness and just change our lives. No, we are just changing not our lives. We are changing all the lives around us. So now, here are a few solutions that will redefine the narrative and understand all these solutions are not big ones. Let me share some stories with you. So there is a guy named Manik. He had a different voice. He was chubby. He had a personality that a people can love, but everyone being judgmental, they used to talk to him and tell him, oh, you sound like a girl. You have this body weight and this is how you are. He felt completely shattered. He had self-doubt, low confidence and whatnot. Then, all of a sudden, something has to happen. Hope has to come through you. We met and he started volunteering. He started talking to people and he has got the most amazing sense of humor, I tell you. And then he started talking to people, telling him about his stories, cracking jokes. And now Manik is the star. He's always there and people are laughing, looking at his voice and understanding. So what changed? Can you tell me what changed? The only change began when he started understanding and seeing his problem and putting himself into the shoes of others. Maybe I feel the same and the other person also. When you become empathetic to others, you see that your pain is little less. There's another story I have of Siddhant. Siddhant recently lost his someone he loved so dearly, and then his entire world shattered. Losing someone you love is the most traumatizing experience one can have. Lost, confused, what to do, what not to do. Again, men have to be the strongest, they can't cry. And then what healed him, what changed his narrative is art. He started doing art, he went to the brush strokes, and then all the brushes around him were managing that. And then he found his healing through art. Now, few solutions that I want to give to everyone. We should talk about mental health. We should have programs around mental health. We should create more safe spaces around mental health. And the government should have policies regarding mental health because that's important. We have to create the safe spaces for people, and please, please talk about men's mental health. They are suffering, and I know the largest number of suicides are by the man. They suffer in silence. So please, women, be kind to the men around you. They might not tell you, but they are suffering too. And I want to tell you that even if we are empowered, the empowerment is not just about a woman. The empowerment is creating a space for everyone to feel valued. Now, I think I have shared a lot of things with you. I'm not going to add more, but then I have a very small request for all of you, and let's do all of it together, okay? Let's try to incorporate 5 acts of kindness every day. It can be listen to someone, compliment someone, give a free hug, or maybe give a chocolate to someone. Do those 5 acts of kindness where you are actually changing your own narrative and redefining how mental health works for you. So mental health is not just about you, it's about doing something for the community. Or maybe today when you go back home, you might bring a smile on a face which is crying last night. You might be doing one act of kindness and bring back someone from the darkest hour of your life. Because restoration happens through connection. We listen, we understand, and one more thing is important. When we listen, we empower. When I say, I see you, I hear you, I'm here for you, then I am actually there for you. And all of you, when you go back home today, just sit with yourself and ask yourself, what is that act of kindness, a small gesture that can bring a smile on someone's face? And then when you do that, maybe that smile will come back to you. And with that note, I want to tell you that it's the small acts of kindness, compassion that can change the entire narrative of how you see yourself and how you see the world. Thank you.